Oh, it's our day of giving here. The applause continue, the phones continue, and this has been a great day. I am here now with the Greater Boston Food Bank President and CEO, Catherine D'Amato. And we do this interview every year. And it's better and better every year. Let's talk about the total right now.
Right now we're at $228,000, awesome. Thanks to all of the givers today that have showed up or called and said, I want to be a part of this.
Well, how does that make you feel when you hear the phones ring and you see the numbers go up? And why is this so important?
Well, what matters is giving. Right. That's the key.
And that's
why
it's good.
Exactly. It's a day of giving, and here we are, whether you give $2 or $20, the fact that these gifts are coming in, as you read earlier, 25, 50, maybe 100. These are folks who are parting with their money to feed somebody, and that's what it's all about.
And let's talk about that. That need is real still.
Yes, it's worse. I mean, the challenge is that while the pandemic is over, COVID is not. It's with us. It's the fifth leading cause of death now in the United States. And then in such, people are struggling with affordability and the issues of equity across our state. So housing is over. I mean, there's just a lot of costs. It might surprise your viewers that people need to spend $700 more now than they did before COVID because of the inflation. There are a lot of things that are housing, gas, food, healthcare. There's so many things that are just up.
And if someone can only donate, say we can only donate $10, $20, that really genuinely has an impact.
Right. Every dollar is 2 meals. So
wait, let's just say that again, because I think that's an important thing to remind people.
So every dollar equals 2 meals.
Wow.
So that $20 is 40 meals. $100, 200 meals. $228,000, let's just call it $230,000.
Maybe now with all the phones ringing.
So you can see how that doubles.
That actually chokes me up when you think that there are people who are hungry and who need like this. Still, it's devastating.
We live in a greatest country. We have enormous resources, but we know that people are hurting. So by helping them today, by making that gift, by partnering here with WCVB, and
by calling 781-433-4009,
by calling that number, you're doing something. You're not just sitting on the fence. You're not being indifferent. You're feeding someone.
And you see firsthand how that helps people.
Sure. It's 1 in 3. 1 in 3 residents and individuals in our state, adults, are food insecure. That's 1.8 million people are going to a food pantry, a school program. They're using some resource. They can't make it. They need some help.